start streaming in just a second. I just need to set up some accessory items and then we'll begin. But first, alright, let's take a seat. Alrighty. Okay, just need to do a few more things and then we'll be on our way. Well, on my way. I doubt people would be watching this, but, you know, just like to document. Still sorting stuff out. Alright. Right, I believe I'm ready to start. Now last stream I noticed it was a bit choppy at some times, like it was going from 15 FPS then to 60, but that's just how my streaming equipment is going, so, you know, just gonna have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, so, from last stream, I've only had like these two little shacks here, but, I've kind of expanded it out, so now there's an actual like factory. I've got a few more presets on the side that I can work with. So yeah, this is how the base plate is going so far. Every part of the map is divided into, you know, different uh, different sections. Like I can't do open world because that's going to be so much work. Like how I'm planning on making it scale out, that's going to be incredibly difficult to do by myself. Like I would need a team of at least 20. I don't even know if I'd be able to get one. So for now, I'm just going to, well, I'm just going to keep it as a base plate based thing. Now, expand this out a bit. Alrighty, cool. Now, is there a light thing anywhere? No lights. Alright, you know, I can just look on the side. Okay, I'll just grab one of those. So one of these. And you know what, screw it, no power for you. Okay, I'm gonna make this glass. What are you? You also convert to glass. Right, so then I flip it. And alright, and put it in. Yeah, that ought to do. Yeah, so I guess I'll make that like a sort of, you know, base for it. So I'll put them around here. I made a ILF flag model that's just decrepit and decayed and old, like this one. There's a few of them going around, but so in the Discord post, so the update on the lore, this place is an old ILF um, outpost, and it was attacked under mysterious circumstances. Everyone either died or left, and now the place is abandoned. As you can see from here, it's been abandoned for a long time. Dead bodies. Not him though, he lives forever. Forever and ever. You know what? Screw it. Hold on, let me have a look. Images. Smile. You know, he needs to be an authentic base. Where is it? Come on, where is it? God, this place is cursed. Oh no. Small dog, I'm not surprised. I want that 2006 smile. God. This place is weird. Smile, smile, smile. There is nothing classic. Yeah, I really cannot find it. So you, of course, Smile Dog. The classic 2006. Smile. So actually, I'll just look it up. Is that it? No. Oh god, every time I see One Piece, it just comes a nightmare. Alright, noob face. I don't know. Is it there? Noob face. There! Yes! Alright, grab that. Copy the texture ID. Alright, delete. And then open up this. Replace. You know what you'll do? Okay. That's a bit, you know, a bit compact, but, you know, you will do nicely. Anyway, what I've got going here is, so I've added a street. Now, like most games, out of bounds areas, they're kind of just a bit emptier than usual, and they're just, like, you know, since it's out of bound, you have to add less detail, so it's going to be like that. So, um, so I've put, you know, I've made the custom, like, destroyed ILF Humvee model, and, I believe I've got, like, a destroyed IFV. So, actually, I think there could be one over here. No. Alright, let me look it up. ILF Humvee. No, not ILF Humvee. IFV. That's what I'm not ILF, IFV. Alright, there we go. Alright, I could do the salvaged one or the destroyed one. Yeah, salvaged one will do nicely. So, alrighty, so we're gonna put this somewhere. I also know, like, if you've even played the game, there's two different variants of the IFV I made. So one has wheels, and the other one has tracks. Now, obviously I've put more effort in the tracked one, and it looks more like a Bradley M3. Now this I originally made as a commission for another game that I was actually hired to do, but I exited that. I mean, I didn't give them the model and I didn't accept any payment, so yeah. I mean, it had no relevancy towards anything, but, you know, I just started to bring it up. Anyway, we gotta put the... I mean, you know, I could put it on the side over here, yeah. Yeah, seems about right. Alright, so I need to grab the rust patches. It's not rust, it's blood. Now, I noticed someone entered the stream for like a second and they left. I've got my phone set up right next to me so I can see, you know, the chat. Yeah, let's increase the size. So, you know, flakes of rust are coming off. I actually need to anchor that properly, you know, full lock. And I'm sure one more will do it. There, and then rotate to add a little bit of variation. say good old decrepit IFV. Now you can tell the buildings, like, they're not more decoration, but rather just to obstruct, like, the void. But, yeah, it's just, nah, I've got to do that. Now, wait a minute, that could be fixed pretty easily, even though it's, it's meant to obstruct a view from the outside. Yeah, yeah, that'll do. That's good. Now, in order to, like, prevent, like, people from getting to out-of-bounds areas, I'm just gonna add, like, a bunch of, like, invisible walls, like, along here. Like, even though you're not meant to, like, get across this. Yeah, I've also added it here. Now, what about here? I actually need to make sure it doesn't interfere with the wall there. Alrighty. I also might, oh, no, thank you. I also might put my concept rooms into like a different experience, just to save a bit on resources, because don't want the game taking up too much. And one of my previous projects, like about 95% of the models that were in, like parts, blocks, wedges, all that, they were trees. So like there's around 300 trees, and each of them had like 90 blocks in them. So my computer was like so weak at that time that it couldn't even open up the experience. So it was a bit sad. So I haven't been able to access it since. But it's fine. It was a bad project anyway. Anyway, dead. The first time that you actually see a body in the game. Destroyed. AK's old Humvee. Now I need to replace you. Actually, I'll just remove you entirely. Yeah, so I was thinking this could be like an unloading area of sorts, and this is just on the side. And I've just been making this a box area, so this can just contain, well, just boxes. So yeah, the Humvee will stay here. Now that is right, I need to add more of those rust particles here, so under this, so kind of has that feeling it's been there for a long time. Put it under. And then, additionally, on this side, actually, I'll make it a bit smaller. Yeah, yeah, that'll do. Great. Might not be what people would be happy with, but I'm certainly happy with it, so, Alrighty. Now, I've noticed the walls are a bit bland, because it's just dark bricks, so I might add stuff to the walls. So, what about what I have here that could help out? Tent. I mean, if it's an old outpost, then surely it'd have military equipment around, so, I mean, obviously the IFV is there, so, yeah, it surely should have. Ore generator, yeah, that's right, I need to put that in one part of this industrial area, so, ooh, actually, it could make a power room, that's a good idea, so, yeah, power room will go here, so, actually, I need this door, and then bring it along, put it that way, I'm sure there'd be nothing wrong with that. Alright, align it correctly, make sure there's no gaps between the frame. And if there is, I can just shorten the walls. Alright, even on both sides? Yeah, fairly. And I'll add one over here. Actually, if there's a issue, I can always just push the wall backwards. Amazing. So, so the wall about here. I just realised how thick the walls were. Jeez. Well, didn't even want to make them too thin or thick, but they'll do. There's nothing wrong. Now, just connect them there. Duplicate. And there. Actually, I think I could have made it a bit too tall. Like, hold on, come here, dummy. I mean, I can always lower the ceiling. Like, not the whole thing, but just make the ceiling lower. So I'll have like the ceiling as tall as these bits here, and then actually I'll use a reference. So this brick here, let's pretend this is the ceiling. So obviously in this room it's going to be this high, you know, go along like that. But in this room it's going to be lower, probably like that. So around this. Yeah, so each individual room will have a variable ceiling. Yeah, this is all good. It's running well. Alright, old generator. This took me so long to script. This was actually one of my first scripted props that I've made. It was great. I can admit all the other ones that I've made, they've had stolen assets. I mean, not like, you know, building, because I can build for myself, but scripts. Yeah, I'm a bit of a bad scripter. Like, the best I can do is sound. But I made this like a few months ago, so I can't remember my scripting skills anymore. Now, that's all good, that's good. Okay, let's actually give this a test. So, I'm gonna, you know, start off, you know, in the lobby area, and then I'm gonna head over to the industrial area, and then I'm going to start, you know, checking out to make sure everything is functioning as it should be, hopefully, but I can't guarantee anything. So we just wait for this to load. Sorry about it. Sorry if the stream is a bit crummy, because my computer isn't exactly the best for streaming, but I just would like to document my development on YouTube. Okay, oh god, that is real crummy. This lobby music, you may recognize it if you play Stalker. Stalker's a great game, but it has no relevancy here. Well, not really, so I'm gonna head over this way. The destroyed Humvee. No. Oh, I keep mixing up the IV with the Humvee, man. No. Now there's the Humvee. Now, I'm not really sure if I've got the audio turned on, but if you can hear that, this, you know, distorted radio static. There's also like the same one over there in one of the sheds. But, so in the lore, this tower, or that tower up there, it's broadcasting a signal that's causing people to go insane. Now, it might sound a bit weird, but if Outlast 2 can do it, then I can do it. If you've played, or even know Outlast 2, then you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Can I push you over? No. I anchored you. Remember to anchor. Alright. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is going to be really loud. I, I didn't really know that much about volume sliders when I coded this, so... Oh, God. Apologies to anyone that could be watching. It's not too bad. Well, yeah, that's, I know it's not much, but I'm happy with it. It's supposed to be an old, just, you know, industrial generator. Now, I'm not sure how loud that is on the stream, but hopefully it isn't too loud and, you know, doesn't destroy your eardrums. Now, and it's got the classic vent. You know, the vent that's used in a few old OG games like Area 51. You know, that place. Yeah, I remember that. That was good. So, more dead soldiers. So, the reason why there's dead soldiers around that radio is because, like I said before, the frequency causes people to go insane. And it's got the same concept as, like, Outlast 2. It would be weird if it made sense, you know, here. But it's just how it goes. Like, these people, as soon as they heard it, they just started rolling around on the ground, screaming. I'll leave that be for now. This is some sort of, like, office building. Like, you know, office wouldn't be a management, yeah. Management building. These are just two sheds to store the forklifts in. Here's the other radio, it's down there, and here's the other dead dude. There's the other Humvee. Now, I'm in the law. This place has been abandoned for like 5 years at this point, and the whole time, the Democratic Republic of Freedom, they've been broadcasting this signal from the very top of that tower, specifically onto this area. Now, I know you might be a bit confused, like, sounds a bit weird, but like I've said in the previous stream, this is a passion project. I'm not good at writing, but I'm happy with it. Anyway, I'm gonna start building once again. Alright, so gotta wait for this to shut down properly, and then I'll actually be able to get to it. Alrighty. Okay, well, so this area is pretty much done. Okay. Alright, so he's just happy as one can be. So here's the industrial generator. Now, I was thinking of recycling that concept room for this, because sometimes people get a bit lazy, you know what I mean, but I'd like to keep things fresh, so I may or may not, but we'll just see how things go depending on how I'm feeling about it. Alright, I need to grab this light again. Actually, you've got a high voltage sign there, so I'm gonna extract the sign if I can find it. So yeah, next one ought to be no, yes. All right, so copy that, hit out, and paste. Great. So high voltage. So make that part observable. Make it about 35. No, 5.5, 50, oh my god, 0.55, there we go. Alright, so high voltage, let's get you there as well. Oh, I pressed copy, didn't I? I want duplication. Right. So here's going to be the electrical room. About there. Yeah. Then I'll put a little light above it. Now, obviously these little lights aren't going to just, you know, be the whole powerhouse of the facility. Well, this is just a little area, but I've got a ceiling light thing somewhere over here. Do I? Swear I had one. What about over here? Did I have it? No. Well, I can just, hold on, let me take that. Oh, there you are. Well, never mind. Been here the whole time. So I'll leave it here for now, and once I actually start working on the ceiling, that's when I'm gonna put, you know, things. Yeah, so I made this prop pack, like I said before, for a game that I was previously working on. As like a little secret thing, they wanted me to make like an Xbox, a GameCube, and a PS5. Which is weird, but you know, I'll allow it. Anyway, actually this would make good use somewhere, so I'll take that. Oh, I'm lagging a bit. It's only when I'm holding things, which should be expected, I suppose, but you know, it's just the studio telling me that, oh, you got too much, your computer ain't gonna handle it. But if my computer can't handle the project, then obviously I can't continue. So I'm just gonna keep working until either I or my computer decides to give up. I've been passionate a bit about. My God, I suck with words. Well, let's change that phrasing. I just wanted to build my own game, you know, with my ideas. Although everyone, well, a lot of people might think it's dumb, I like it. Which is fine. You're allowed to have an opinion. We're all living in a noble, decent world. Well, actually it's 2022, nothing is decent. Unless it is. Yeah, I guess that's all I can say right now. Oh my god. Okay, duplicate. Okay, we're gonna make a fence. As was probably obvious, but I digress. Ooh, just right. Well, nothing wrong with making a little custom model on the spot. So, alright, I'm gonna devour. Okay, shorten that to go about there. Right. We take this, and then we go along here. Now, I know not much people will be watching my streams, but like I've already said like 2 times, it's just me, you know, just saving my progress, I guess, how I did things. Duplicate, and we'll keep going until the base plate ends. How the base plate will... Hey, what did I press? I don't know, must have been Control V or something. Alright. Hey. So far the place is looking great to me. I mean, this area could have summer. I mean, I mainly just removed that, like, area. Like, there used to be a few buildings there, but I removed it just so you could see it, because I want that thing to be everywhere. Like, you can see anywhere. Obviously, you can't when you're inside or in the sewers, but, you know, just when you're outside, you know, it's a constant looming threat. Which is kind of the plot of the game. Anyway, so that's set up. Those are set up. Muzzle off. Okay. D-Roth heavy truck pack. Now, did the lighting die? No. Because when I ungrouped a humanoid model, so you know, just the average Roblox player model, I somehow managed to cause the game to bug out. Also, this is the old logo for the DRF. Obviously, where did the E come from? Now, if you're a post-apocalyptic game fan, you obviously know this is the Enclave logo. So, what I'm gonna do now, go into the model, now I believe this is it, yep, so destroy that, my images. Now this is the new logo, the old logo is somewhere down here, there, so I just made it an F for freedom. Amazing. Now I should probably make this the updated model, so suit to Roblox. True DRF. Money! I'm hilarious. Just kidding. So I might put this. So I know it might seem a little bit impractical, but this thing can carry it, you know, because it's a cargo truck. I mean, if I go over to, I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but wait, I click the other thing though. So click zoom to, and then use that to finagle around. Oh, here's the concept viewing room. Slowly. Alrighty. D-Roth vehicle. Also, I'm sorry to say, no they won't. I forgot to add that. Well, remove that. I decided that these just can remain props. Now, you'll probably notice that there's a lot more of these vehicles, like DRF vehicles, than there are ILF vehicles. That's because I like the futuristic designs, and obviously these are just, you know, modern day. So, you know, you got the Mardet, which is kind of like a rip-off of the Bradley. Here's the Viking, which is a rip-off of the Abrams. This is just the normal M9H5 Hempt, which is a real thing, which I built off of, and the 5M113. If you're a tank fan, you know that is the Chrysanthema S, which is a Russian tank destroyer. Now, I remember when I made this, I was just really happy with it. Like, I had a 3D model, like, open, like, basing it off everything. I mean, I know that's what building is all about, but this is just really exciting for me. And it's actually the first model I knew how to use unions. Now you can probably tell there's a little bit of bugging right there, but I'm happy with it. Now, I need to duplicate, and because I forgot to put the ILF Humvee here. So just somewhere along the side here. Humvee. Based. Okay, great. So this is done. Now, it's just completely impractical, because, you know, a 325mm anti-tank cannon with exposed crew. Yeah. Also, I just realized that's not how you make an APFSDS shell. It's a lot different. It's got like things on the sides to help keep it stable while it's going through the barrel. Anyway, I also need to update the civilian vehicles, because obviously these are blocky, bro. You know, I also need to take off the E1 and put on the F1, because this is old. This was before I updated the logo, and this is just a military grade. Just, yeah, you know Titanfall 2? Yeah, this is kind of the inspiration for it. Just powered by a man inside. Yeah, here's my scripted model section. This plays sound, this actually spins, this spins and has sound, and this actually is function. Like, it's got blinking lights, these turn. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, there's a big difference between what you can see and what you can't. Because, you know, if you walk along here, you know, you obviously see all this, but if you go about this high up, obviously there's just nothing here, it's just all scenic. And so is that. For now. I haven't worked on that yet. Because I'm going in like a circle, like I've done this first, and then I've done the asylum, and then I've done, well, I'm working on this industrial area. So zoom here. Also, I purchased a plugin which is really useful. I mean, I'll leave you there for now. So it just like can warp models. Like, I could probably, I can use this as a reference. So, model transform. So, oh, it's a bit, yeah, kind of like warps it like that. It's a bit goofy, you know. It was 400 Robux, but it's worth it to me. Anyway, continue. I need to work on this building, so I can remove the top. And then work on it. Okay, so I need to go over here and get some supplies. Filing cabinets would have been a smarter idea, but alright. Alright, yep, definitely need the classic rusted shelves. I mean, I could hop into like Paint 3D or something and just make a really quick management thingamajig, but not yet. I'll do that later. So an old generator, radio. Drawers. I'm not entirely sure what to add next. Actually, I'm also going to get creative, a bit creative, so now for this I require the dummy. Come here. Now this was originally just, a dishwasher, classic, just house tool, Now I'm going to convert it into a filing cabinet. About yay high. Like that. Actually a bit thinner. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Yeah. Shoulder. Pardon me. I've got the hiccups now, what the hell? Great. Fits perfectly. I wouldn't say perfect, there's a little bit of discrepancy, that's why. Great. So I'll group that, and I'll save it. Save it. So, actually, old filing cabinet. Save to Roblox. Great. Now we put this in. So like oh, we got things to build. You gotta root through your filing cabinet. Now, I've got a few cardboard box models somewhere. Now, I don't know where that is, but I'm gonna snag it and then put it along here. That's right, they were in the sewers. Because, moldy, sewage-ridden cardboard. Oh, God, okay, I wish I didn't say that, that's awful. Hey, come here. Now, let's make a few smaller ones. Okay, one more for good luck. Alrighty, so, did I make an office desk anytime? I'm sure I did. No, oh well. Ooh, right there. You take that. Oh, where am I going? There we go. I was confused for a second. Alright, so this is the few times that it's pretty useful, so stretch it. Really helpful tool for builders, I say. It's great. Yeah, it kind of bugs up the center of mass, but not bad. Still functional. Still prop worthy. Oh, rusted chair. When it hits half past, I'm gonna end the stream, which is about 15 minutes. Alrighty. Of course, add a laptop. because you know man's doing business. Unless I could take a desktop. You know, I'm heading over to the asylum. Get another zoom to. Alright. This took me so long to build. You do not know. But, it's fine. Anyway, here. So, oh, there I go. Alrighty. Copy. So, you know, it's kind of like a... Yeah, it's a reception. Funny thing is, I guess, I had no reference for, like, archaeology when I was building this, so all of this is just custom. So yeah, this is the current ILF outpost. So, as I said before, industrial area was the old one, and it got taken over. Now this one, it's also in the view of the spire, like every other place. But, I haven't died yet. Keyword yet. Yeah, you know, got your sick Humvee, thick wheels, you know, everything is ready, you know, entrance right here, no, make an entrance with your tanks. Now, I didn't make a tank, well, I didn't put a tank here, I've got tank models for this faction, you saw them before, but, yeah, so yeah, this is the current, you know, mental asylum area. Industrial shelf. Good. I'll save that laptop for something else, like, oh, I don't know. I'll put it here for now. Bam. Oh no, it's broken. I can unbreak it, kinda. Alrighty, so, kind of a receptionist desk. Kind of like the beta male version of the asylum. So yeah, management building. I need to make a sign for that. You know, it's looking fair so far. Like, it's not good, it's not bad, it's fair. Now, I've saved you, so actually I can take you out later. We don't need it currently. Now, I'm definitely will be excited to start building, like, their stuff, like the Democratic Republic of Freedom's, like, bases, because they've got a futuristic style to it that I've planned. It'll be pretty based. Now, this was around the same time as the apocalypse started, like, you know, the virus started coming in. You know, it's like, you know, please stay in quarantine, and then, like, you know, 40 years later, it's abandoned. Everything, a majority of things. You know, people living outside of the Democratic Republic of Freedom's MODOK walls. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, but it's just how I've written the law. Dummy? Dummy? Oh no. Actually, you know. Yeah, that's right, where are you? There you are. How could I forget about you? How tall are these fences? No problem, I guess. Oh, it's actually just... Am I actually selecting that? I've got no idea. Alright, so... I'm gonna restart this. Grab, 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 and I'm gonna end that. you know, a lot. Yeah, that'll do. That looks good, I guess. Do you have rust? You need rust. Oh, and rotate. Cool. So that room is done. Actually, put some filing cabinets in the corner. You know, just to add something to it. Actually, I can make it so it's fallen off. Yeah, that'll work. Oh yeah, the back is open on this thing as well. Alrighty. So this is looking okay. I'll add a bit of scrap-like pieces. Duplicate. Rotate that far. And then elongate. Oh. Make another one about that. And then another one. Maybe like a solid black. Neat. So you know you got the scrap pieces. Actually, I said one more for good luck. Actually, deselect, rotate. Rotate. Actually, no, let's change it to like a red, a crimson. That'll surely do. So about that. Yeah, so you know, old pieces of scrap chilling in the corner. I reduce that a bit, and yeah, looks good. I'm just looking for stuff that we could add. Well, I could add. Could I add a stem? No, I don't think that would be good. No, not that. That is gross. Yeah, that's the old dock model I made. Oh yeah, old FV 4005. Alright, well, yeah, actually, you know, let's add a few things here. You know, park them inside. No. Park them here. You know, just in case something's happened, it's available, everyone can get to it. But little did they know, they were never going to drive them, because it's all mouldy and decrepit. duplicate. Let's put you along here. Oh, okay. Let's add you out there. Unless it might be a bit too much. Actually, you know, I can always add it later. I'll leave it for now. So, oh, it's reached half past. So yeah, this is the whole area so far. So you know, you got industrial bit here. You know, you've got the unloading area. You got the office area. It's got the storage. Now it's going to expand a lot. Like I'm talking